Okay, something completely different today. Today I am testing out some water floats for the DJI Mini 3. Let's see how we get on. I'm going to be attempting to land and take off on this water just behind me, and it's pretty windy. So you know I crashed my drone recently and it fell into a lake. Well, if I had these on, maybe I could have recovered it. So let's see how we get on. So these are really easy to use. You literally just clip on top of the DJI Mini 3, and then you've got a screw at the side of it here and you just screw it into place. I should learn from these silly things, shouldn't I? But okay, so I've got these all now in position. You can see here, it's just clips onto the top of the drone, screws in on the side here, and they look pretty well balanced to me. So everything there looks the same. So I'm just going to test this first of all on this lake, just in my hand, just see if it looks like it's balancing well. And then I'm going to take it off. But this is basically what it looks like. The only plus side to this is it is really light. So you can just take these foam things off, put them back on, and just travel around with them if you want to. And these are about £30, so any good or not? Let's find out. So I hope you can see me still here. So let's just see, well, it's floating there in position. There is a bit of a current as well today. I'll just switch over to my iPhone as well. Let's see, but I just want to make sure that it's not tipping to one side. It looks like it is fairly stable. Let's put it in a little bit deeper water. Yeah, it looks fairly stable. All right, while it's there, let's now just take this out. And now let's get the controller. Let's get the controller. Let's go for this. Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all is take off from here, and then I'm going to then land on the water itself. I think that's probably the most sensible thing to do, because there is a current, it's going to come smashing into that wall. So let's get it taken off. All right, I hope you can see that there. You can see it's drifting around already. Let's go for it. You can see it's not happy with this wind. Let's see how we get on. Oh, and it's landed. Right, the crucial thing now, let's see if we can actually take off before it goes away in this current. Yes, and it has done. So to be fair, it's working all right. It's quite surprised. So it's, you know, it's obviously not the sea, but it's fairly choppy. Let's try that again. See now, it's working well. I'm impressed. The current takes it away pretty quick. So we can just activate the propellers again, and away she goes. So far, so good. Right, let's take it off the water, and I'm going to switch over now to the Mini 3 Pro. Okay, so far so good. So this is where the confidence can build, and it could all go terribly wrong. So it's worked well, it's landed, it's took off well. So I'm now going to switch over to the Mini 3 Pro and hope it doesn't sink. But yeah, so far it's quite a bit of fun actually. And just to take this off, I'll show you while I'm switching it. These just clip on with one screw on the side here. So if I take this off, and then you can switch it on. So it does work on the Mini 3 and the Mini 3 Pro. Just clips on like that. So let's get the Mini 3 Pro. I mean, it's bone dry as well. This is a bit wet. So if you're on like a lake, then this is going to be all right. But the beauty of it, I suppose, is if something goes wrong, you have a problem with your drone, it crashes, it falls, you can recover it at least. Even if worst case scenario, it tips up and there's a problem with it, you can get it and then you can send it back to DJI. Whereas for me, when I crashed mine was just sunk to the very bottom of that lake and there's no chance of recovering it. Mini 3 Pro is ready. What do you think? Quite a bit of fun. I'm just going to put this in place and just see if it's floating all right. Yep, you can see it's proper being taken away with this current, but the main thing is it looks stable. All right, wish me luck. Let's get the Mini 3 Pro in the air and then land it on this lake. I'll do it a few times just so you can see. Let's go for it. See how we get on. Okay, so I'll just get it. It's got GPS lock. So let's now spin it over the water. Let's move this so you can see. Let's just, the current's getting a bit stronger actually. So let's bring it down now. No, it's not wanting to land now. Maybe it's to do with these obstacle sensors. Maybe if I turn them off. Let's see. That was interesting. So it wouldn't land with the Mini 3 Pro. Let's try it now. Okay, so you can see it's blowing a bit. Oh, and it's down. So that's a good start. Okay, let's see if it takes off and doesn't tip it up. Yes. All right, that was pretty good fun, isn't it? Okay, let's just now get it to land again. Let's do another one. Just land it here now. You can see it's bobbling around all right. We'll just see how it does while it's in the water for a little bit longer. You see it's pushing now towards that wall, which I don't really want it to go that far. So I'm going to get the propellers going and then we'll just take it off again. But yeah, do you know what? I've given these some stick in the past. Okay, let's land it again. This is a lot of fun. Okay, so it's currently hovering all right. You can see maybe if we can focus it. You can see it there just in the distance. It's hovering all right. If you look at the attitude indicator as well on the screen, it seems to be balancing fairly well. So if you are over water and you want this kind of safety net of if something goes wrong, then you know you've got this added protection. I mean, it works. I mean, this is a windy day as well. Let's just now test it a bit further, and this wind's picking up. So the drone's not really happy. You can see it's drifting around a lot. Let's test this now. This could go wrong. Let's see if it goes down now. All right, it is. And it's stabilized all right. You can see now it's just floating away. So as long as it's not too choppy, I would say that this works well. And even now it's quite far away, I can still just activate the propellers and get this up in the air. All right, brilliant. So it's actually survived that. All right, let's look at the drone itself. So there's only water on it. It looks really dry to me. So these landing legs have actually done a pretty good job at keeping this nice and dry. So overall, do I recommend these? Well, you know, it was a bit of fun, this video, and I wasn't going to recommend these to anybody, but yeah, they're all right actually. I used something similar to these a couple of years ago. They were terrible, really unstable. I wouldn't trust a Holystone drone on them. Never mind a DJI one. But yeah, I've tested this on the Mini 3 and the Mini 3 Pro. These are by Star Rec, I think is how you pronounce it. They're about £30 on Amazon. I will link them actually because, listen, I don't want you guys going out into the sea or really choppy conditions testing these, but I mean, I was on a lake there. It's about 40 miles an hour gusts today, and the drone is bone dry. So I can, yes, see some advantages to these. It is a safety net. It's an advantage. If you're over water and your drone suddenly falls out of the sky into that water, you're really not going to be able to recover it. With these, even if it tips up, they're going to float, and then you might be able to go and recover it somehow, like swim over or get a little boat or something. There's an option, and then you can send it off to get repaired. So yeah, a lot of fun. That's the main thing. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you're new around here, make sure you like and subscribe. I've got some more ideas of some crazy tests coming soon as well. So stick with me if you've not already done so. But yeah, the next sequence, you'll see the Mini 3 Pro flying with these on. If it doesn't crash, then it's a success. If it does crash, you'll see for yourself. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.